want to build out an evergreen funnel and make more sales of your course, I love that. I'm here for it. I want to share with you some funnel trends that I predict for 2022. Now, in case you're new to me, I'm Gemma Bonham-Carter. I am a digital marketer and online course business strategist, and I personally have been using a form of evergreen funnel to sell my online courses since 2017. Now, what I offer has changed, those funnels have changed, and it seems like year over year, obviously like businesses pivot and ebb and flow. But ultimately, I've been using this type of strategy for years now, and it's interesting to see how things change year over year. So we've just wrapped up 2021, lots of lessons learned, interesting year for business, online business owners everywhere. And I'm going to make some predictions as to what I see coming in 2022. So in 2021, one of the things that we saw was ad costs overall increasing. We saw some iOS changes happening. It meant that Facebook and Instagram ads, which were the once like go-to platform for running ads for online entrepreneurs, became a little more challenging. It's a little more competitive. It's harder. Ad costs have gone up. Getting your funnels to convert is more challenging, or getting your ads, I should say, to like be profitable for your funnels has become more challenging. It's just not as easy as it once was. People used to talk about like a slot machine type of thing where you could put $1 in and always expect 3 to come out. Well, it's not as easy as that. And that's okay. It just means that we need to be more sophisticated as marketers in order to continue to be able to leverage paid ads and to really use funnels in a successful way this coming year. So let me walk through a couple of trends that I predict. I think that we are going to see almost like a revert back to good old-fashioned lead magnet ads. So what do I mean by that? I mean where you've got a PDF or an ebook or a quiz or something really actionable, something that's going to provide a really great quick win for your audience. And we're going to see ads running to those. Instead of, you might be saying like, well, Gemma, yeah, obviously that makes sense. But what is that instead of? I don't know if you noticed, but in 2020 and 2021, there were a lot of ads going to low ticket offers. These are also called SLOs, self-liquidating offers, or tiny offers, or pocket products, or mini offers, lots of different ultimate names for what these are. They're generally products often under $50, but definitely under $100, where the ads go straight to a sales page. Like there's no nurturing involved. There's no freebie. It's ad straight to a sales page. You have a really compelling sales page with a low ticket offer and people buy it. And usually there's like a couple of upsells on the back end of that to increase the average cart value for that buyer. I've used these ads myself. I've had 2 different low ticket offers. One of which we ran for about 18 months. It eventually kind of phased out. It wasn't quite the right product in line with my business anymore. I shifted to a new one. We're still running ads to it, but they aren't as profitable as they once were. They're definitely more of a break-even strategy, and we've even had some weeks where we've lost money on them. And so I'm still watching to see, are we still going to run these types of ads? Or are they going to actually become too expensive and we might need to turn those ones off? So I think what we're going to see is a resurgence back to the traditional lead magnet style of ad. I have continued to run lead magnet ads. I actually don't think I ever stopped running lead magnet ads. Maybe I did for like a period of 6 months, but I went back to them always had some running on the side because I know how much cheaper they can be. You can get really great costs for just a traditional lead magnet ad where someone is, say, downloading a PDF. And then I know that I can be really strategic and good at nurturing those new leads via email. That is one of my areas of expertise. I'm good at it, and I can really get people to kind of come into my community through that lead magnet and then provide some amazing content via email. And usually they stay, they end up purchasing something from me. I take them on whatever journey is right for them. So I think we're going to see a shift back into like old school lead magnet ads because they are a more economic or budget friendly option for a lot of online entrepreneurs. So what can you do? Think through what would be like my best lead magnet that I could put out there that's going to attract the right person for my eventual offer. Something that's going to stand out from the crowd, something that's going to be really enticing, it's going to really provide, we want it to be irresistible. It's going to provide a really good win for my audience. Think through that, okay? I'll leave you with that homework. Here's another trend I see happening, trend number 2. I think you're going to start to see more conversational style emails being added into the funnel. So no longer are we just like webinar, some sales emails to sales page, and boom, we're done, and we expect that to work. No, I think people need a bit more nurturing to make a buying decision. So if you can integrate in some more conversational style emails into your funnel where you are asking people to hit reply and like get into a conversation with you in your email inbox, or, just doing things that are going to give them an opportunity to like, and I'm not saying you have to start doing sales calls, but just an opportunity to be able to like talk it out with whether that's you or someone on your team. I think we're going to see that start to happen more and more to really make a more personalized approach to funnels. And ultimately, you're going to see a higher conversion rate for it. That's a trend I'm going to see. I think we'll see happening. I'm certainly doing it more in my business. I also think we're going to see a lengthening out of funnels. People used to always talk about how like you only have people for a couple days when they first subscribe, and you have to like sell, and then they're gone. Like, I totally disagree with that. Yes, I think that you have probably a lot of really captive attention in the beginning, and let's make sure that you send some really good emails right out the gate. But people sometimes need some time to make a buying decision, right? So let's lengthen out those funnels. I have lengthened out everything in my business. My funnels are longer, my launches are longer. It feels better for me, and I have seen positive results in my own business. So I think we're going to see a lengthening out of funnels, and maybe also in general, more of a focus on those long tail conversions, meaning how do we make sure that we're still presenting our offer to someone who's been on our list for 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, in a really kind of thoughtful way, not just making the offer all up front and then kind of forgetting about them. I think the other thing that we're going to see happening is, we know this, people have a shorter attention span than ever before, right? So, and that plays into a few different things. I think number 1, we need to be better about using shorter content, shorter videos, shorter podcast episodes even, right? Like making things more bite-sized so that we can keep people's attention. So gone are the days, I think, of like 2-hour pre-recorded webinars or like really long podcast series or something. Like, let's shorten and tighten things up, whether that's inside your funnel. You could also use that approach in your content marketing in general. I also think that because people have a shorter attention span, you don't want to wait too long to make your offer. So when we're thinking about our funnels, right? You don't want to like put in 10 days worth of like nurture value type content without ever mentioning your offer. Because there's a reason why someone like signed up for your thing or wanted to learn more. And you want to let them know straight away, what is it that you do? Like, what do you sell? How do you help people? Make the offer, then continue nurturing and make the offer again, right? Shorter attention spans. I also think we need to get clearer on our promises. This isn't so much a funnel trend of 2022, but I think just like a trend in general is that the course creation space is more crowded than it ever has been before. So how can you make sure that your course or program's promise, i.e. the solution that you're providing for people, is crystal clear so that they know exactly what you do and exactly whether or not it's the right fit for them in where they're at this time, right? In their lives or business or whatever. So really making sure that you understand what that promise is of your program is super important, and how to message that very clearly inside of your funnel is going to be a big part of your success. I also think we're going to see a diversity in ad platforms used in 2022. So used to be that everyone, Facebook and Instagram ads, right? Like that's where everybody went. That's what everybody relied on. Well, more and more, I know that within my own circle of like entrepreneurs that I know and work with, and even what I'm planning on doing with my own business, I think you're going to see a lot more people using other platforms, whether that's Google ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads. There can be a whole lot of different avenues that you can use paid marketing. It doesn't have to just be Facebook and Instagram. I think we're going to see people take a more diverse approach and test out new and different things in 2022. So if you are interested in creating your own high converting funnel or funnels to sell your course or offers in your business, next week, I am releasing all the details about what the passive project in 2022 is going to look like. We have revolutionized the program. It feels to me like a really almost like a brand new offer that we're putting out into the world. There is an unparalleled amount of like mentorship, content, support, coaching, access to a brand new coaching team. I'm so excited about what it's going to look like. If you want to get in on the 2021 pricing for Passive Project, you're going to want to join next week before the end of January. We're leaving the 2021 pricing open for one extra month. And then as of February 1st, we are dramatically increasing the price of the program because it is a more high-ticket group coaching style of program now, and the price needs to reflect that. So this is your opportunity to get in and get in at a grandfathered rate that is going to be so good. 10 out of 10 recommend, okay? That is all coming next week. I am going to be releasing the details, all the nitty-gritty of what the Passive Project in 2022 is really going to look like. It is so exciting. I just can't wait to share that video with you and share all the info with you. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on social media, hit reply on email. Happy to chat things through with you. And otherwise, I will see you soon.